Welcome in, all you beautiful people. It is December 17th. Do you know where your topics are? They're right here on Trainwreck today, brought to you by Herd of Buffalo, Trainwreck Sports. Make sure you're following along for the ride. We got Slick L strapped in, ready to ride on my left side, and we got Don on the ones and twos, as always. And it being a hump day, we got producer Rachel in the seat on the saddle in the ones and twos. With that said, ones and twos, Tua is now a 2. Quinn Ewers is the one. We've got a benching in South Beach.
Back it up. Bet. Tua gonna be backing it up.
Backing it up. He's backing it up. It's not in a good way.
No, not in a good way. I mean, with that contract, just benching Tua late in the season shows that the Dolphins are having a defeat cry, I guess, Don, if you even want to call it that. What do they do in this situation? I don't think they even know. McDaniel's riding it out, but Tua's not. What's the discrepancy there?
Yeah, I don't know. This is, again, coming from the coach that was preaching, all you have to do is believe in your guys and they'll be good.
Yep.
And then now he's benching, it shows how much can change. They were besties. They believed in each other. Little no faith. I think this is well overdue, but I think McDaniel was in a little bit of a denial spin that he could save this, that Tua was the guy, but no. Now do is there any fact of this that with the warm weather stats, right? Like he hasn't won a game in below 40 degrees or something.
He just got his first cold weather win like a couple of weeks ago, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a tweet. They might have moved the goalposts.
This to me just seems like, I mean, you said it. It's going to be McDaniel or it's going to be Tua at the end of the season that they have to move on from. So this is McDaniel's framing that Tua is kind of the problem.
To me, it almost seemed, exactly. It's like McDaniel's trying to use Tua as a scapegoat because obviously it should clearly be McDaniel. You're not just going to cut all that dead money out of nowhere.
24 months ago, the Dolphins were like 80% to win the AFC East at this point, by the way.
Yeah, it makes me sick. I mean, everyone was hyped on Mac Jones, Tua, Zach Wilson. We see this thing year in, year out.
That's why
with the AFC East. And now you're all on Drake interception May.
Yeah.
So let's just get that clear because next season he'll probably be backing it up just like Tua is right now.
I don't think he threw an interception, but I like that. That's
he had the arm punt. The arm punt. To Trey.
Arm punt.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't like a pick.
But this seems like a punting move for the season from the Dolphins if there ever was one, Don. Clearly, Quinn Ewers doesn't give them a better chance to win football games.
No, I don't even know if they're set on him. We'll talk about this in our conspiracy corner, but the way they approached the end of that Steelers game, it did not seem like they had much haste. Like they were really trying to win. I mean, they're like with 6 minutes to go, they weren't going to hurry up. They didn't start doing that until their last possession. Pretty weird as a team that could have, their last cry for the playoffs was there. They were still alive. They're not anymore. But it seems like the punt was in full effect in that game for the season.
Yeah, it was sometimes, McDaniel does some stuff. You see the 70-point game 2+ years ago. It's just kind of been completely incomprehensible sense. And you give Tua the big deal. You got McDaniel driving by elbow room like 6 weeks ago. So again, everything just seems like it's a mess in South Beach. Again, because winning does kind of solve everything. What was, they're not cutting Tua, right? What'd you say? $99 million in dead cap?
Yeah, can't do that. No, that ruins your franchise.
A year, man. So you'd have to say this year doesn't count.
A couple years, possibly, because that goes into 2027 as well. $30 million on that end.
Wait, so they're locked in. They're locked in for at least 31, even if they cut him next year, 27.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
So over the course of the next 2 years.
They're tied down for a while.
Well, maybe they can take that 31 and disperse it over a couple years at that point. I'm sure
we've seen the NFL. They can repackage, turn something into like incentive bonuses.
They're in trouble. The bottom line is that
not all of these packages that you have to rework are $125 million packages.
Yeah.
So, Dolphins, you're in trouble.
Have fun with that, Finza.
Yeah.
Speaking of quarterbacks winning and solving everything, though, Aaron Rodgers, since we saw our friend Aaron Rodgers, the belt man, the Steelers have been doing nothing but winning. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Ever
Here
since
we go will never not be funny.
I mean, it's a catchy tune. It's just funny being on the other side of it too, just stone faced hearing that song. Here we go.
Like they hadn't recovered the James Cook fumble yet, and here we go is already blasting in the bar. Like it's just
they were playing in the bar. I wish they were playing it in the stadium.
Playing in the bar, I'm telling you, anytime they got a big play, it was here we go.
It's ridiculous. I still can't get over the fact that we were up multiple scores and the Jumbotron went out and Renegade.
I think I also saw they went like Renegade like in the first quarter or something.
What?
Don, please look this up on the side because I might be making a fool of myself. What I saw on the tweet was like someone said like, this is the earliest Renegade like I could remember in my history or something like that.
The Bills,
like because they didn't want to wait risk a chance of it becoming a Bills situation. Like, don't you think they wish they used it at halftime of the Bills game, like coming out of halftime, not waiting for it at the end of the third quarter?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to find an exact diagnostic time, but I saw the tweet that said it was the earliest one. I think it was a beat reporter, so. That's what gave it some credibility, but they can remember. So
the Bills ruined Renegade.
All I'm finding is people just celebrating that it did not get booed this game.
On the flip side, I mean, I think versus the Bengals, there was no Mr. Brightside until after the game, right?
Yes, which was very well, much deserved. I mean, deserved is the right word.
Yeah.
Anticipate.
Yeah. You mean execute it? Like that's it. But the
better
whole thing,
execution.
But the whole thing is it's supposed to be like you hopefully get it during the game, right?
Yeah, hopefully. But like that was not a situation.
Aren't you surprised they
could have played it right when Josh got that first down?
The 28. Well, no, the 28-18. You could have played it 28-18 4 minutes ago.
No.
Well, the worst thing happened anyways, and they didn't play it. So that just shows that they could have.
I'm just glad it didn't get played.
Since the fire Tomlin chance, 2-0, 327 yards per game, 27 points per game. Tomlin didn't like that, playing for his job. I'd love to see Rodgers and the Steelers in the playoffs. I'd love to send him packing.
Should be a pretty good matchup. At the same time, they did kind of handle us in that first half. That's all I'll say. We did turn the ball over a little bit. But I wouldn't want to be down at halftime with those terrible towels waving. Speaking of playoffs, Bills can take care of their business this week in Cleveland. Still a 10-point favorite. I know McDermott's live. Let's check Polymarket. I know McDermott just went live to talk some injury business. I'm curious about Ed Oliver. It didn't seem like his name was thrown. I don't know if he's still so far away. I know he's running around.
We didn't get an update on him. However, McDermott did say that everyone else will practice other than Jordan Phillips and Matt Prater.
So Terrell Bernard practicing.
That means let's see this line. The line is still 10 even. So.
Terrell Bernard and Christian Benford, obviously, the big names people are thinking about there, right?
Yep. McDermott on Christian Benford today. He said he's moving in the right direction, and they'll know more after today. That's all we get on Benford.
The only good thing I could say is, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, I think they have Jerry Jeudy, but Cleveland Browns not exactly stacked at receiver.
No, and they shipped away their good running backs about a year ago.
They got Judkins. Judkins is still good, or is a good replacement, but yeah. But my point being that even if we're limited with Benford, we shouldn't really need him too much. As far as covering he's good in run stopping.
Yeah, I mean this is a just take care of business game. Like I said, I think we'll cover, but it won't be like I
think it'd be grinded out.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be like we take off in the third quarter. In the first quarter, we're up still. But, you're going to have some people tweeting angrily probably about the offense. If you look at
McDermott's numbers versus rookie quarterbacks, he tends to do pretty well.
For sure. It's kind of like a Belichick situation against the rookie quarterbacks.
So
I remember saying that against the Patriots last game of the season and eating my words. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully no perfect timing from Shedeur, but I believe in our secondary with or without Benford. I'm not too worried. So
I wouldn't be surprised to see Bosa get some mimosas. Well, big game from Bosa this past weekend.
Bosa's going to be eating. You saw that incentive, right? I think he gets Don, $250,000 if he gets a sack.
Yeah. We should
big Buffalo incentives.
We should highlight it now. We can highlight it again Friday. But yeah, a lot of good incentives if you're a gambling person.
We should package a play together for sure. I think.
So we got Bosa, 1 sack to earn $250,000. He's one away from that bonus. We got Dawson Knox, 2 catches for another $100,000, 47 receiving yards for another 100. And 1 touchdown for another 100.
I mean, take all.
So he's about to make $250,000 if he has a game like he did last week.
That'd be sick.
The way he's been playing, I mean, take all his overs especially with those incentives.
It sounds pretty good, but you never know. Maybe the
and then Khalil needs 1 touchdown for $150K bonus. So
Missy and Missy and
Penny.
Missy and Penny going to be eating good if Khalil scores.
Yeah, hey, when you get a new kid like. That money's huge. He's going to be going for it.
That money's paying for like a quarter of the year for Travis.
Sonny will have diapers for months if Khalil finds the end zone.
So Bills make the playoffs with a win this week and a Colts loss or a Texans loss or tie. Either of those?
Yes.
Or a Bills tie and a Colts Texans loss. So we really just wanted to win. Just take care of our
We want to win, and Colts are hosting the 49ers. 49ers are playing for seeding right now.
They're playing for a lot now.
Yeah, they're 10-4, but they're third.
That division is an absolute whirlwind. But yeah, they're playing for a whole hell of a lot. So I think Phillip Rivers is in trouble on that one.
Phillip Rivers is in trouble.
Yeah, so I'm feeling good about that. The Texans game, I'm not feeling good about. They're hosting the Raiders.
No, that's done. That's going to be like a 15-point spread, right?
Yeah,
we got Tech 14 right on.
So
14 points.
Literally, the Raiders just got shut out last week. Is that at home for the Texans or?
Yep.
Against the number 1 defense?
Yeah.
Also, hey, fun stuff. I didn't realize this. The 49ers Colts, that's your Monday night football game.
Wow.
So 6-point favorite for the 49ers on the road.
All right, so we got a lot to watch for with excitement for the Bills. Folks, also make sure if you're going to Cleveland, tag along with our friends Game Day Buffalo, taking care of your full game day experience, tailgate, game itself, all the packages you need. Go to Game Day Buffalo and lock in your game day experience today. Speaking of fans getting fired up and excited about stuff, Sabres fans are still riding that GMKA fired, smoking on that GMKA pack, I guess the kids say, Slick.
Yeah. I mean, Sabres fans are rejoicing, not because they know that this will be a good move, not because they know good hockey is yet to come, but because something was done in the front office. Terry made a move. It wasn't selling the team, but there's something to be happy about. Apparently, Maniac, Terry was a little butthurt by these early chants in the beginning of the season. We'll sell the team and fire Kevyn Adams when the fans were chanting early. I think this is a 5-0 loss to the Devils at home. I think we were in attendance for this too.
I wasn't for this game, but yeah. First of all, complaints. There's been former players that have thrown shade about like, oh yeah, the owner actually attends these games, like about Terry not showing up. He finally shows up to a game because the Sabres were kind of doing well. They do the classic thing, lay an egg. He's in the house to hear those chants that were so, you could record it with your phone and hear it posted on social media. And according, I'm going to give credit where it's due. I was listening to Paul Hamilton talk about this, and he said he got his feelings hurt pretty badly about this. And
where's the leak? I mean, is it obvious? Where this is all, because now we got the Tuck contract.
I mean, him even was leaking out that his feelings were hurt is just pathetic to me.
Well, I
think it only comes from someone that was with him. I don't think Terry would have anyone and said my feelings are hurt.
That's not a flattering.
Let it be known, like in front of Paul Hamilton.
Didn't let it be known. He's like, what? He was probably in the box with the E team, the executive team. And literally was like, what's happening?
By the way, as we speak right now, Terry Pegula is at Sabres practice.
That's vague.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Jarmo's already getting Terry in the building. If you weren't happy with his attendance rate, It's already up.
Yeah, I mean, my complaint about him wasn't ever like that he was like a terrible owner in the case of like he was actively making decisions that were like ruining the team. It was really more the opposite. He was more of an absentee guy, right? Like he wasn't, pun work. There wasn't big moves being made to KeyBank. There was just a going through the motions about it all. So this is a great opportunity for, some redemption for him. And I like it because, it shows that, hey, if you're a fan and you think you're not being listened to, well, guess what? He heard you loud and clear, Yeah. So
message received for certain. Yeah. And now Terry's at practice. I mean, he could easily be in Boca.
Yeah. Now, what do we think? What do we think about the Lindy rumors, though?
I was gonna say these are surprising.
But if he's going to Poho, it's not really a firing.
Oh yeah. No,
well, at first when I caught the wind of it, I just heard not going to be behind the bench anymore, and I was concerned about that. I was like, I don't think that's necessarily warranted at all. And if Jarmo's been plotting that and not telling anyone, it's kind of ridiculous. But if he's moving him to the front office alongside of him, it makes sense.
Yeah, honestly, I think when I heard he's going to be removed from the bench, we all assumed, I think, he's getting fired. And I'd be like, that's crazy, especially because, quite honestly, man, I think Lindy might have had a little bit of a hand in this Kevyn Adams decision, too.
Oh,
I think the dominoes...
There's a chance. Oh, I mean, like
the dominoes are there,
Everyone now looks back at the move like it was so obvious. But, if there was ever anything inside the building that Jarmo would eventually take over... You had to think Lindy was like, yep, that sounds good to me. Whenever you want to flip that switch. Yeah, you get the chanting. And then and again, because it's interesting, they're coming off a 3-game win streak on the road, 500, still only 7 points out of first place. They're not terrible, but he makes that Oswin comment where he's like, I had to send him down. And the coach doesn't, create the roster. He has a say in it, but that's the craziness of it all, though, is did they wait for a little upswing to do this so they could claim it was a fresh start to the era? Because there is a little positivity. If the Sabres win 2 more games, they've won 5 games in a row. That's nothing to bat an eye at, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. Go ahead.
Speaking of the roster, we have some lines and pairings courtesy of Heather Engel on X, retweeted by Crossing Swords. Kozak, Thompson, Doan on the 1.
Kozak up.
Ostland, Norris, and Tuck on the 2nd. Benson, McLeod, and Quinn on the 3rd. Greenway, Dunn, and Massline on the 4th. And then in terms of D, Samuelson, Dahlin, Byram, Timmons, Power, Kesserling, and Bryson and Metza.
Benson, McLeod, Quinn on the 3rd line. I don't want to get carried away here. Is giving me a Fenniganov, Vanek, Roy vibes.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying that's a loaded 3rd line. That 3rd line should be able to crush other 3rd lines.
No, it's all about getting the matchup. I've said it before. If you can get production out of your 3rd and 4th lines, that's where huge. Lindy
specialized with.
And I love Osland being on line 2. I mean, that says a lot.
Talk as
about how Lindy's felt about this guy. So if we're talking about what I had to say, I think Osland having to get sent down really might have been one of the last dominoes to fall in this Kevyn Adams decision. But you're right. I feel like if there was one thing that was done right, it was firing him during a 3-game win streak. Because then if say they drop 6 in a row and you fire him, the team's distraught. They're like, here we go. Okay, let's try something else. It's no, we won 3 despite all these challenges. And now we got new blood. And this guy's saying things it's not just the talent. I measure a guy's talent by his character and things like that. Things we haven't heard really before. Yeah. And he came out and said, I'm going to make people want to play here. But
he said he was going to spend to the cap. We'll see, buddy. We'll see.
He said, anyone can say it. I have Terry's full permission. We're going to spend the cap.
Yeah, no shot.
Let's talk about it once we start spending.
If Jarmo, if Jarmo spends to the cap, I mean, I can't even tell you. I'll wear a Jarmo shirt for the first month of the season.
Yeah.
Literally.
Love it.
I will. I'll wear it. It just says Jarmo. With his face as the O.
I'll design it and I'll buy one too. Yeah, well, all three of us are in on this.
I will literally do that for the first month of the entire season. I'll wear it every day.
How crazy would it be just a week after Christmas before the New Year's already starts? We get a trade already.
I mean, well, oh my goodness.
People
I saw
lose
people
their
saying that,
minds.
like Jarmo has opportunities to get off to a very hot start, and maybe a blindside unexpected trade is one of them right around the holidays. And then too, can you imagine Jarmo coming in, unexpected move, Sabres get hot right at the holidays, going into the All-Star break eventually? We'd be in perfect position.
Yeah, it's definitely a spot to make a run. That's why I think like there wasn't anything that happened recently with Kevyn Adams, even though they're probably pissed about the Oslin thing. Like, I don't think there was anything recently where they're like, that's the last straw. Like, you've got to go. Like, I think they were waiting to make this move. They like other people have alluded to. They probably said, hey, if by Thanksgiving break or like early December, it's not like moving, like we probably got to go because we got to figure out the trade deadline situation with the new GM. Can't bring him in 1 week before. It's rare enough that a GM gets replaced in season alone. But yeah, we'll see where it comes.
He wanted to make him do that West Coast road trip.
You see, by the way,
Yeah, he didn't want to
He's
go.
like, I'm going to put you on the road one last time, buddy.
That's brutal.
Jarmo was like, I'll see you back in Buffalo.
Our friend Dwayne had a report. Did you see that?
I saw it was
No,
a
I
story.
didn't.
I didn't see it till right after we went live. I didn't have time to listen to it.
So someone he knew thrifted something, and it had like it was a Kevyn Adams like quarter zip, and it had like a note in the quarter zip that was like notes from like an executive meeting or something with TMP. It seems so sus. It just seems so sus. I mean, again, I like juice. I'm not hating on the juice. It just seems sus.
Like, you're telling me Kevyn Adams like threw his notepad in with his quarter zip to Ambets with his name on it? Like, I'm just not buying that.
Yeah, it was a piece of paper, but yeah. That's what makes it all the more sus. I got one piece of paper.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anytime it's like, I'm not saying this, but someone told me this.
That's all right. Well,
It's okay. Do it again. Do it again. Let's plug Bruckman Media
folks,
again.
all the equipment is obviously licensed through our studio here at Bruckman Media. So what you just saw was not a like what do they call that? When
It wasn't a takeover. It wasn't a hacking.
Yeah, or but it's like a subliminal message.
Yeah.
It wasn't a subliminal
No,
message.
we're contractually
Thank you for hanging
obliged.
in there with us in the cubicle on the road if you're listening. But yeah, Kevyn Adams got told to hit the road. I mean, fired us 9 days before Christmas also is a little like crazy. I mean, just to call.
Well, he's going to have a lot more time with the family. So there's the bright side.
Really
So I want to just flashback real quick.
Yes.
FaceTime Friday. We had Kevyn Adams on the line.
Yeah.
He got off by saying, "You might not see me for a while."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did,
So
you did.
the writing was on the wall.
The writing was
Speaking of the writing,
from the writing to the wall.
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of family,
Yeah.
is he in the Crossing Swords family?
I don't know. He seems like he wants to join the
3
Trey
minutes
White
from-
Goalie Academy or
3
something.
minutes he got on that tweet. It wasn't even tagged.
3 minutes. I didn't even see a tag from anybody. It was like he was, the old like celebrities searching their name looking for hate tweets.
Do you know?
He was like, thanks.
Do you know the interview I was talking about from?
Yeah, didn't he snub you guys?
So he subbed us in like the funniest way. We were walking around at Legends and Stars, and we were in the hot area. I was actually behind the stage area in the corridor walkway. You know what I'm talking about? Where the walkway behind the area.
Yeah.
So it's more intimate. It's not like there's no public back there. So I was just like, "Hey, Jack, can we just get a second?" And he had a mask on. It was 2021, and he had a mask on.
No, wait, the door where you can go out to the racetrack, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was 2021. I go, "Hey, Jack, can we just get a second for Batavia Downs?" He looks at me like this, like intern Vinny will testify. Looks at me for like 5 seconds. And then just like that. No words.
Like towards the ballroom area?
The most talkative person on like the face of the planet who always has like words in a situation just looked at that situation and just decided he was done with it.
Well, he probably was like, I can't tell this kid no to his face, so I'm just going to turn him on.
Couldn't bear to make my nightmares come
Probably
true.
forgot his Viagra.
It did. He needed to pop it for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Also, I
popping it-
checked out his Twitter bio. Interesting read.
Oh,
I'll just say
like
that.
the craziest bio
Ridiculous
I've
bio.
ever
We don't need to quote it.
seen.
Go look at
Just
it
go
yourself.
look yourself, find the crossing
I mean,
swords
Chad.
quote tweet,
I mean, he's
and
an
then you
NFL
read
player
it.
that said that he ate McDonald's 4 times a week. Like Shakir does.
I mean,
say that,
Khalil's
though.
doing the same thing, yeah.
that
Yeah,
would
I
have
mean,
been
you got what's his name that eats the Skittles with Marshawn
Marshawn, yeah.
Lynch, right?
Yeah.
And then what's
DK Metcalf said he ate like
DK
like a pound
Metcalf
of
says
candy every
he
week.
eats like Sour Patch Kids all night and like
doesn't
just candy.
Ovechkin put like Mountain Dew in his water bottle on the
Pepsi.
bench? Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Even crazier.
There's a
that's
special
fair.
Pepsi bottle on the bench.
That's
To be honest,
legendary.
that's-
He eats,
That's like-
he
that's
eats
some-
chicken parm before playing and then drinks Pepsi.
Dude,
on the
a
bench.
chicken, you got a carbo load and then you need a Pepsi to
That's
even
the,
it out.
That's
Makes
the
sense.
type of shit you see in beer league, and this man's the all-time leading goal scorer of the NHL.
Amazing. Just by will. I love it. Speaking of by will, they've done it. The Knicks have a championship. The NBA Cup is there. Oh, there's over the San Antonio Spurs slip.
Yeah, really good game, actually. I tuned in for the end of this. Glad to see Wemby back, even though my MVP ticket is probably still crushed. Really competitive game. This is the type of ball you see from the Knicks in the second and maybe conference finals until they crash and burn. So New Yorkers, I want to say congrats. Soak this moment in because you'll be sulking eventually. This will be the only trophy that any New York team in any 5 boroughs holds above their heads for many years to come. So enjoy it. You did it. You won the Emirates NBA Cup. Let's give it up. It's just about as good as Riyadh season.
When the trophy has a brand before it, I'm sorry, it's over.
Yeah, it's nice
over.
when they have. I like how they did like the Eastern Conference trophy. It's like the Bill Russell MVP.
Yes, you reckon
the Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP.
Yeah,
those are nice tributes. But yeah, the Emirates NBA Cup. It's like, what are we selling here? Like parking lots in Chicago? What's going on?
I just can't believe we're not even halfway through the NBA season and the Thunder are like even money
Dude,
to win the ship like plus 100. It's like it's crazy.
Do they still have one loss?
No, they have more than one loss.
They lost the cup. Does that count towards it?
Yeah, that is true. That might have been their second loss.
They got upset by the Spurs. So,
hang on, let's double check.
There's no way they only have 2 losses.
I am pretty sure.
Let's see. I'll pull it up. We got Thunder has 2 losses.
The Thunder are
24 and 2.
I mean, what's more ridiculous, that the Thunder are 24-2, or that the Detroit Pistons are 21-5?
Thunder 24-2.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
The Pistons had life last year.
No, because you know why?
The Pistons had life last year.
The
Pistons looked like a young up-and-coming team.
No.
Yes, they were covering every spread.
If I told you before the year, one of these things is going to happen, Thunder 24-2 or Pistons 21-5, you would have absolutely said that's exactly that. There's my
before
point.
the season. I guess at this,
That's my only point.
I can't argue with that.
I'm just saying.
Here's
what do you guys think live odds
It's
are?
a crazier accomplishment to be 24-2, which is what you're kind of leading.
Yeah, for sure. I think I would love to know poly market odds if they have some on the Thunder's live odds to beat Golden State's.
That's what I was about to say.
73-9.
They're pacing it, basically.
They are pacing it on a very good pace. The Warriors might have had like 3 or 4 at this point in that season.
I'm looking at Polymarket. I don't see a line. Someone's going to get one up soon.
We got to get in touch with the squad and get on that.
Speaking of getting shots up, a lot of shots for lunchtime locks today. We got college basketball, got college football, NHL, NBA. What in the college sphere has got your eye tonight, Slick?
These 2 bowl games, USF, Old Dominion, Louisiana, and Delaware, I think. I wrote it down. Yes, Delaware. Yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, Don got us early in the season on this USF train. So I just took them over as a program in college football dynasty, EA Sports as well. So excited to play in those space unis. Only 3-point favorites, though, with Old Dominion. I know bowl season gets crazy, but I think this might be one where I'm going to take the cheese and go on the 3 here.
Okay.
Don, what you think? You're USF.
If I'm leaning, I'm going USF. I'm kind of staying away. A lot of these bowl games, like it's tough because you have guys skipping out, especially with the transfer portal. I got all eyes focused on this Friday prediction with conviction. We're picking our bracket for college football playoff. I'm going to rewind real quick though. How are we going to skip over Josh Hart sticking his thumb up?
I didn't know he did a temperature check or an oil check, as they call it.
Oh, yeah. What?
He even tweeted, got caught in 4K. Okay, I need to bring this up.
Oh my
God. You never stuck your thumb up your boy's butt?
No, dude. One time when I went to elementary school in Australia, this is crazy. I pissed this kid off. And we got in a fight. And I took him to the ground. So his counter move was to shove his thumb through my pants up my ass.
Yeah, that's a counter
and
move.
The principal took us both to his office. I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Took him down, shoved his thumb up my butt. Principal was like, all right, you're good to go, but this kid is staying. And that was the end of that. Never saw him again.
So here you go.
That was a good move by you not to claim your innocence, but to show someone committing a bigger crime.
I was like, dude, I was defending myself until it got weird. Then I was just like, whoa, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, so you get a similar situation here. Check him out right here on your left, right there.
No, he's so mad. Like he knows he's not mad. He's doing this. Well, imagine what they do in the locker room.
Yeah, the best is someone. I don't know. I can't find the tweet. Someone tweets though he learned that from LeBron, and then Josh Hart tweets like that was AI, and then it's like caught in 4K crying emoji. So yeah. I don't know, tight knit group over there on the Knicks. Anyway, I'm sorry, I couldn't skip by that.
No, that needed to get focused on 100%.
I'm glad.
What I'm focused on, though. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm glad those Knicks are enjoying themselves because come the playoffs, where it really matters.
Go New York, go! Gives a whole new
Bing bar.
Maybe a whole different ball.
Yeah, that's a big time, big ball.
Bing bar.
There you go. How's your mother?
Yeah, let me check your temp. Bing bar.
But what's been brought to my attention, what I'm focused on. You guys are criminals.
Yeah.
What?
What's the crime? What am I being charged with, officer?
You want to know what your crime is? You're criminals because of your lack of attention for Iowa State's Audi.
Yeah.
No, I'm the one who brought this up. We needed to get this on the show.
I sent the first stat line of the year, though.
So then talk about it. If you're the Audi guy.
So when I'm gonna go back. No, it was in person. She had a 35-point game, and I think went 80% from the field or
better
something.
from the floor.
Yeah, crazy. And then had a 3 or 4 game span of I think she's scored.
She's redefining greatness right now.
I think she's like averaging 30.
Or sorry,
yeah, she's averaging 27.8 as a center. And again, like we thought the center position, especially in men's and then the NBA, was a dead position, right?
Yes. And I don't want to hear any bullshit from anyone watching the show right now about how she's just body bullying these girls. You watch the tape.
No,
she's got a turnaround post jumper.
It's technique.
Off the backboard, bank is open type.
So she is coming off an injury, but she's back. I think she missed her last game from an injury.
So is she back tonight?
Yes, okay, I believe they play tonight.
I mean, she's must watch. Is that that's all I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to acknowledge greatness. Box office.
Last 3 games, 30 points against number 11 Iowa ranked rival. 30 points, 47.
Yeah, 47. Imposing her will. How many times did Caitlin Clark have 47? That would be a question for me.
She's definitely had a few over 40, but I don't know.
So I'm saying it's pretty rare.
I don't know.
That's rare air over there.
I don't know. I think she got to 45.
But anyways, I'm going to let you guys on probation, but I'm going to monitor this situation. We need to make sure we're monitoring Audie Crooks.
I'm going to check every single market I can find for a player prop on Audie Crooks tonight if she's back.
Audie Crooks needs to get to the league and go to the Indiana Fever. Just create a dynasty.
I mean, what do you think the championship odds would be for the Fever next season if she got drafted now?
They'd be pick them.
So Caitlin Clark,
they were already at 6-1. They were already at 6-1. Audie Cooks is down there scoring 30 points a game. She's going to be 15 a game.
Like plus 150, like Thunder.
Okay, so I'm saying that's about pick 'em.
Yeah.
All right, so Caitlin Clark had 3 over 40-point games, but
no 47, right?
They were all only 41 points. Yeah, so she almost dropped a 50 burger.
That's what I'm just saying. Like Caitlin Clark imposed her will all over the court. Audie Cooks is just imposing it down low. It's unbelievable. So
yeah, her field goal percentage is impressive.
What is it?
72.2%.
That is fucking 3 out of times. Like go out to a basketball court and 3 out of 4 times you shoot the ball, you make it. She's doing that against defense.
And these are not just layups. Like I said, turnarounds in the post off the backboard. It's ridiculous.
Get your horn frogs out of here.
It's Wilt Chamberlain-esque. I mean,
yeah, we need another Horned Frogs video this year.
Haley Van Lith isn't there anymore, so you better back off.
All right. Speaking of haters, when Gunther did this to AJ pulling away on Raw,
oh my God,
I was crying.
Are we Gunther's biggest fans ever now?
Yeah, I mean, the only person this has really worked out for was Gunther.
Yes,
which was the purpose of it.
I think they just saw what happened with that one kid that was crashing out at Gunther after the match.
Yeah,
and they were like, we got to double down. Like, go start Monday Night Raw and just
calling John Cena a bitch.
I mean, him tap out like a little bitch. And then he acts like he's leaving. Nope. Comes back
like a triple comeback. So
gets on the ropes.
Just to be excited.
Made him tap out like a bitch.
So funny, dude. Gunther played that perfectly. Like R-Truth, what are you even doing? Like, step up to Gunther, you little wuss.
I mean, he did, but like Gunther set it up. Yeah, because he's like, you ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I do think AJ Styles standing there not doing anything was a little.
That's fine because that's the next long-term storytelling.
It has to be
for sure.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't be surprised if next episode Gunther arriving at the arena gets jumped by one AJ Styles.
Yeah. I think it's going to be something else. I think he's going to call him out in the ring is what's going to happen.
AJ?
And then Gunther's going to beat his ass.
Yeah, it could be.
But, yes, we'll see how that goes. We got the Christmas season just around the corner. I know a lot of it has been happening with our friends at LOL Buffalo on that front. Don, can you shed any light on that?
Oh, yeah. New album coming out. A 6-disc set. You got to call in. You got to watch the episode. There's going to be a link to get the album. Very proud of that. A lot of other good sketches going on. You got, the Real Housewives of Cheek to Vegas.
Yep, those real ladies are going to be going nuts. I think we have another episode coming out, and I think also we have some of their holiday picks as far as movies, favorite reindeer. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and I think it's only fitting if this is episode 44.
4's up.
Yeah, we shout out our guy potentially jumping on we've seen him on Vodcast. We've seen him on that. Maybe we'll begin all aboard our shows.
He will be
Bill, our guy Bill.
Right to my forward.
Billy M. Yeah. Will be something for sure. So excited about that. Shout out him. Speaking of shout outs to our guys, shout out Del Reed, 50th birthday, the big 5-0, the Greg Rousseau.
Happy birthday, Del Reed. Yeah. Let's go. And many more to come. Del, it was said by someone, I'm not going to say who, that you might have reached DILF status.
I said it. And I said that I didn't say that he reached it. I said that he's already had it. He's had it for a while.
You heard the man.
Stallion. Absolutely stallion.
I'm not disagreeing.
Speaking of riding that horse straight to the bank, Taylor Swift with these bonuses this got thrown in the Don. What you needed this out there?
I had to throw it in.
I guess this is probably pretty rare at the music.
This is a woman that everyone says is all me. Anytime another female artist comes out with an album, she throws out a special edition version of her own. You get all the haters saying that. But look how she treats her own staff. It's Christmas time. It's time for the Christmas bonuses. First of all, the tour generated, I think, $2 billion.
Insane.
So how much was that amount that was censored in the Netflix doc? Because the guy said how much he got paid and it was censored. Do you see that?
Well, so all I saw is there were only 2. So she hands out total $197 million in bonuses.
Saw that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Insane.
So each dancer received $750K, $750,000 of a bonus, which is 5 times their normal salary.
So they made $1 million.
So that's so their normal salary is what, 150 if my math is right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So $900K.
Can't deny she's a good woman. Takes care of her people.
Yeah, and then you got truck drivers. You know, rarely did the truck drivers get any bonuses because they just drive the truck. They're not part of the show. They're not part of the glitz and glam. They're just rough guys getting you from A to B. They get $100K each, which is their salary. So double it. That's pretty huge.
That was one of the things that was apparently unheard of, right? Was that essentially they never get bonuses.
Yeah, normally you get it for the backup musicians, the dancers, people part of the production. You don't give it to the roadies normally, so that's huge. Good for them.
Yeah,
and good for our girl Taylor.
These could be life-changing bonuses for some of them.
I mean, $750K.
Lindy
I'm
Ruff
waiting on that.
Lindy Ruff is live with his first press conference of the Jarmo era. So keep an eye on that.
Starts off by saying days like today are not easy. And he felt sad and felt like he let Kevyn Adams down for not getting the job done.
You know what, though? I got to be honest. That's just Lindy having a lot of gut. That's Lindy having a lot of gut and taking a lot of accountability.
He's taking it on.
And none of Kevyn Adams' transgressions were on Lindy Ruff.
No, I mean, Lindy's just...
You have to say, I'm sorry that the guy who brought me in here got canned.
Yeah, he's sugarcoating it.
Yeah, for sure. But speaking of fired, Don, you were fired up about the Boom Squad.
I mean, I regret putting this in the rundown because this video. You love them. you love these guys. I put it in for you. That's what good friends do. I figured you might want to talk about them.
We can get right into it because we can merge it with the rest of the topic.
6'7", skibbity toilet.
For conspiracy corner here on Trainwreck today. So put on your tinfoil hats. My first conspiracy, and this isn't a conspiracy, this is a scientific fact. Don, you've never liked the Boom Squad. You've always been anti-Boom Squad. You were just a Rizzler guy.
Yeah, I think they took Mike Breen's bang and turned it into a boom. I'm more of a bang than a boom.
You're a bang.
Yeah. I'm all about the bang, and in fact, yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna come clean. Their dad freaks me out. He freaks me out.
He's a former wrestler.
He freaks me out. The look in his eye is weird. The look in his eye is weird. He looks like he wears eye makeup. It freaks me out.
I kind of see where Don's coming from.
I'm a big Boom AJ guy. I'm sorry. No.
You can't.
No.
I'm not going to pick on the children. They're probably behind the scenes being forced like at gunpoint to do this.
Are you kidding me? Big Justice is a bigger star than we'll ever be.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right, but
probably right. These guys were on like a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah, well, I mean, so was Michael Jackson, but we all know what his dad did to him. So
Hey, I'm just
we don't know what's going on. Showbiz is a real rough industry. It's a heartbreaking world out there.
All I'm saying is, come February when our team's there, you never know who might approach us.
And by the way, also Skibbity Toilet is a meme that died 3 years ago.
No, they're bringing it back.
Okay.
Call the chiropractor for sure. But yeah, I mean, so that's, again, like we said, that's not a conspiracy. That's a fact. We're in a conspiracy corner. Again, we've got a leak on this boat, boys. And if we're going to move forward, we got to make sure we plug that leak. Is Kevyn Adams leaking stuff to the media fresh out onto free agency, telling people what Tuck's asking for his contract?
Well, it sounds like he's leaking stuff to the thrift shop.
Someone call Macklemore.
Yeah. Yeah, $20. It goes real far. In the thrift shop. Yeah, no, I wouldn't put it past him. I think so. It's just awful coincidence, this timing, that all of a sudden, you get Tuck is asking for, what was the Kings player? What's a Kings player? He was asking to get paid. Adrian Kempe. He's asking for Kempe money.
He's asking for Kempe cash.
It comes out, which too, like, someone worded it that way. It wasn't just like, no, they didn't say an amount. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's interesting timing. The day after, a day or two after he gets released.
To be honest, this is an easy conspiracy corner to me for us, because sometimes we have to get deep into these mysteries. These are pretty surface level.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel tanking to draft a new QB and save a job. Clearly, he's trying to show that I'm the one with the value here, not Tua. That is the only option he has. If he leaves Tua in to keep starting, regardless how bad he is, they're still going to be tied to the contract. They're still going to have the obligation. This is the only chance to kind of mind blender the Dolphins ownership's letting him stay around.
He's scapegoating is what he's doing. He's throwing the two under the bus.
Yeah, the three guys that get the blame, GM, gone. He was fired.
Yeah.
Coach, quarterback. So, he's
trying to push Tua out the door before anyone wants to even consider pushing him out.
Yeah. I saw these AI videos are getting pretty great, and I saw a good one with Mike McDaniel. Where it's saying, this pineapple eaten Hawaiian I can't do anything with.
He's like
salt life for life.
AI is perfect for him because he just stands like kind of still and just like does this, so it's like easy to just move his
Sora
lips
would have a field day.
Oh yeah, they're crushing him for sure. This last one, I mean, I'm not going to name names here because it's not what you should do. You shouldn't rat, okay? Has a certain organization sold over 1 billion chicken wings? Numbers would seem to make it difficult to do that.
Yeah, the math doesn't exactly.
The math is difficult.
It's very hard.
Challenging.
Extremely.
It's interesting because they've been saying this for like 20 years,
this
right?
Has been since the 2000s.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
So this isn't like a brand new. We're gonna have to crunch the numbers.
I think we might have to have someone look into this unsolved mystery.
And they're saying single wings, right? Like one wing, not 1 billion orders. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not a billion orders. A billion orders, no shot. They're saying they shipped like 50,000 this year to somewhere, and that counted to 50,000.
I don't know. There's been seen articles out like, don't want to. I'm just reporting on what the Buffalo News and other people have been reported. There is some relationships within this organization that are questionable. So
I don't name names.
I'm not naming names. I'm not naming any families.
Allegedly.
So I don't know if some of these numbers are questionable as well. Some people to make things seem a certain way, they do what's called cooking the books.
No,
and that might be happening in the wing world.
I'm turning off the preheat. You're not allowed to use the air fryer.
Those are like WWE.
I feel we're going into some rough waters right here.
You're steering the ship.
Am I gonna have to go into hiding? Am I gonna have to go into hiding after this episode?
I'm about to be overboard. There is one public conspiracy too, by the way.
What's that?
People are saying that TV that I smashed was already not working.
No, it was full. It was functional.
Yeah, in fact, meant
it wasn't on the wall in Sports City, but that we used it for the live.
Yeah, it's our personal. We talked about this on Monday. That's our TV, and in fact, I'm actually going to address something else. People are saying $39 TV. I'll have you know that TV cost me $0, and the reason why is it was an inheritance from my late grandmother. So how do you guys feel now?
What jerks for even bringing it up?
Yeah,
and so how about that?
And you got to get him a replacement because you broke it.
Yeah. And so I'm going to have to go through some footage and bring up, and I'll show you the same TV. It was the same TV. And we can put a wrap on that conspiracy that you guys are thinking of.
We can. All right. We'll put those away. Speaking of putting those away, a lot of people have been putting away the merch, some new options there on the merch store for the holidays. I think you can still order and get it shipped by the holidays. I think it's shipping within a week's time. So now would be the last call if you want to get something before Christmas from the Trainwreck Sports Store. We'll have the links for those on the page. Also, family, holidays, little stressful. I think we might see some crash outs on an epic proportion here this 2025. Don't crash out online where they're all going to see it. Crash out on our line where we can feature it and make you look great. 716-226-6263. Grandma, the eggnog.
Yeah. Yeah, say maybe you don't like your mother-in-law's cooking. Don't go up to her and say, hey, your cooking's awful. Just sneak into the other room, hit the number up, be like, my mother-in-law's cooking fucking sucks. I can't believe I got to spend all Christmas Eve eating
the pantry, you
dry, terrible turkey and awful like ham that has no seasoning, and the mashed potatoes are lumpy and not creamy. Yeah, hit us up and we'll feature you on the show. All anonymous, of course, but get it out to us. And on the merch level too, if you got some merch, hey, post a pic, tag Trainwreck. We'll share it. We might have some giveaways coming up for anyone sharing pictures of them in our merch. And thanks for
really
supporting
hope
us.
there's a certain family that we sent shirts to that are wearing some of our merch at their family party this holiday. If we get proof of that ever, we'll let you know. But just know. Also, I want to challenge people on the crash out line. If you can crash out, call the crash out line, put it on speaker at Christmas dinner table, we'll send you something. That would just be electric.
Bring us into the holiday season. Let the train roll through.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Have the whole family crashing out. Fuck it.
All right, folks. Well, don't crash out yourself, though. It is Wednesday. We're on to the second half of the day, which means we're on to the second half of the week. Have a good rest of that week as we roll into the holidays. And you can only start that one way, by having a good day now.